The second full moon of May is happening this Sunday, May 31st, and its energies are definitely once in a blue moon. Listen to the end to find out what that means for your human design types. If you don't know who I am, I'm Heather. I'm an intuitive life coach. I bring you channeled information so that you can up-level your life and reclaim your power so that you can live a life of more clarity, prosperity, ease, and joy.
And I'm Mons. I'm here to help as a soul guide. Whether you're on a journey of healing, empowerment, or self-revelation, I'm here to assist in helping you find your soul's truth.
And together,
we're
Vistara Creations. May was a builder month, starting on May 1st with the Fire Festival Beltane and the Scorpio full moon that created a whole bunch of steam and pressure that propelled us forward.
This Sunday, the blue moon in Sagittarius is switching from all that outside pressure that it's been building up to a more internal, not so soft whisper that's calling you for introspection. So really the moon is calling you to ask yourself a few questions. Ask yourself, what are your truths? What is your perspective that you have of life? Are you truly free? And what does that feel like to you? It's time to reflect on your life and whatever truth you've been outrunning. It's time to reflect on your life and whatever truth you've been outrunning. What can you release so that that Sagittarius arrow can fly forward? What is calling you on the horizon?
The Sagittarius full moon is helping prepare us for the 400-year shift that is happening next February 2027, where we move from the cross of planning to the cross of the sleeping phoenix. It's helping us excavate all of those negative belief systems that have kept us trapped and small, that were forced upon us, so that we can reevaluate them and replace them with beliefs that will actually help us live the life that we actually really want to live.
This blue moon is like a cosmic exhale, and the arrow that Sag is shooting is aiming at who you are to become in 2027.
Okay, let's get into what that means for your human design types. Here's the channeled reading, so I'm going to read it mostly from the paper because it's a lot of information, okay? Generators, your sacral is asking you to release all of those yeses. I know that all too well, okay? Because we say yes to things that were actually a sacral no. So it's time to release that and stop carrying that in our bodies. Sagittarius aim towards the future, not dragging in the past. Remember, your gut is the compass. Listen for the chance to respond with your or your Those are the things you want to listen to, okay? You want a deep feeling of satisfaction that brings you joy, not frustration. Okay, Manny Jens. Sag is asking you to slow down and let some of those things actually get completed. You guys are very all over the place, and that's your normal day-to-day routine. We get it. But sometimes we gotta just let things get completed. Stop burning things down. Stop pivoting into something new. Stop starting fresh all the time. Just listen. Listen to your gut yeses. Let whatever it is that you actually mastered be mastered. Remember that you need to listen to your gut yeses and inform others before you abandon something that affects them. That's a big one too, because with Manny Gens and manifestors, you guys just go and do things without thinking of the consequences of those close to you. So, and with that Sagittarius energy, we're like, Sag, go, 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 go. Let's go. So we need to slow down before we get frustrated or angry, and listen for that satisfaction, that peace. Calm down, okay? Okay, Manny Jens, just calm down. Just a little bit.
I think that's great advice just for everybody in general at the end. So
Yeah.
just calm down and
It is.
Take
It's
it
great
all in.
advice for everybody,
Yeah.
especially during the moons. You know, we have to just learn how to take that time to reflect on what we've learned for the month and release and wipe away what didn't work. You know, that's what the moon helps us to do. Projectors, that's her. She's a projector. Projectors, your invitation is to trust the wisdom that you've accumulated. Don't shrink. Don't overextend. And I know that it feels urgent to share your wisdom, but don't without that invite. Because past that is where bitterness lives. And that's really important because bitterness is going to creep in and it's going to kind of destroy all those things that you've been working for and working towards. Practice using your voice, because your voice is what people are going to listen to when you do get that invite. So sing, hum, talk out loud to yourself. That'll help you so that way you're not feeling so urgent all the time. Make sure you're in the correct places. Sorry, I felt like I got a hair on me. That's weird. Make sure you're in the correct places, you know, because maybe you're not getting invitations because you're not in the correct places. So look for those invites. When somebody asks you the right question, you're going to be ready and you're going to feel super successful, like a boss. Manifestors, beware that the energies are going to make you feel a bit urgent and like you have no choice but to move fast. And remember that that can lead to a bunch of disruptions and derailing in your life. Because if you are not informing before you initiate, those close to you aren't going to know. And that's going to lead to that anger that you guys feel because there's going to be resistance somehow. If you're not thinking of what other people are going to feel before you go initiate something, you don't inform them, how are they going to know? That's really important advice, especially with the Sag energy. Just like I said for Manny Gens, you need to just kind of slow down just enough. It's not to keep you on a leash. Nobody's trying to keep you on a leash, manifester, okay? Keep that in mind. Remember that you want peace, not anger. And how you can keep that peace is by helping others in your life, by informing them, so that that anger in those relationships doesn't creep in.
Yeah, it's like what I would say the biggest thing to take away from manifestors is communication.
Communication.
It's pretty important throughout your life, but especially during these like high energized climates.
Yeah, because like the whole thing with Sagittarius is like catch flight, not feels. So that's the energy that's going on. It's like, I gotta get out of here. But sometimes that's not necessarily the best way to go about it. So just be aware that does derail things. You sabotage yourself just because you're not willing to inform. And that's good for everybody, not just manifestors, but especially for manifestors for right now. Okay, reflectors. Reflectors. May has been a lot of energy. There's 2 full moons in 1 month. That's a lot of energy. You're absorbing it all, and it's not necessarily time to figure out which feelings are yours. So move through your different environments, talk to the different people, and notice what stays consistent across the entire 29-day moon cycle. Because that consistency is your truth at the end. So remember to move through it and all of that, because if you don't, you're going to be disappointed. And that means that you've been merging with the collective too much, the collective noise that's happening, instead of honoring your super unique, distinct perspective. So remember to stay soft, because that is your power. Go out in nature, just like I say every time. Take the time to really reconnect with nature. That's the most important thing. Go reflect nature. If the noise of the outside world gets too noisy, all those feelings, that's the best way you can regenerate yourself. Go take a shower. Let the water run over you. Release what isn't yours. Call in your spirit guides. ask them to help you release all of it.
So remember to shoot your arrow at the horizon that you can't yet see. Write down one belief that you've outgrown and then burn it for the Sag moon. And then write down one sentence of who you are reclaiming and becoming. That's your arrow.
That's who you're becoming for 2027.